Hello and welcome to Cadillac Live. My name is Zane, I'm going to be your live agent today, and we're going to spend the next couple of minutes looking at the 2020 Cadillac XT5. The version of the vehicle we're looking at right now is the premium luxury trim with the available crystal white exterior paint. There are two different engine options in this XT5. The standard engine is a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder, which produces 237 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. There's also an available 3.6-liter V6 engine, which produces 310 horsepower and 271 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission. You'll notice here the available 20-inch wheels, and this particular version of the XT5 also has the available front pedestrian braking. Let's get into the cargo area so we can see how much space is back there. We can use the button, or we can just use the hands-free power liftgate. The 60/40 folding rear seats can be folded flat to reveal a maximum of 63 cubic feet of space. And with split fold functionality, no cargo gets left behind. The XT5 has over 20 available safety and driver assistance technologies, like the safety alert seat, forward collision alert, front pedestrian braking, and the rear camera mirror. The rear camera mirror streams rear-facing HD video that expands to provide a wider, less obstructed rear field of view than a traditional rear view mirror. This vehicle also features lane keep assist with lane departure warning, which can provide gentle steering wheel nudges when it detects you are drifting out of your lane with no turn signal or steering activity. The vehicle also features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. The available night vision can provide the driver an infrared night vision image of the area lit beyond the headlamps that highlights and provides alerts to detected pedestrians or large animals. The vehicle also features available Wi-Fi, and this particular version has the available Bose Performance Series 14 speaker system. You'll notice the available UltraView sunroof, which serves you and your passengers stunning views from both the front and rear seats. And that's just a small overview of the 2020 XT5. If you'd like to learn more, I'm going to encourage you to call Cadillac Live, and you can have your own personalized experience. And we're going to spend the next couple of minutes having a look at the 2020 Cadillac XT6. The XT6 is a 3-row crossover vehicle, which has a 3.6-liter V6 engine, which produces 310 horsepower with a 9-speed automatic transmission. The version of the vehicle we're looking at right now is the Premium Luxury, which gives us a Galvano chrome grille to go along with Galvano chrome accenting around the window surround, roof rails, and door handles. The Sport version would give us a black gloss mesh grille and black trim along the roof rails, window surround, and body-colored door handles. The tail lamps in the Premium Luxury are red, and on the Sport, they would be clear. We're also noticing here the standard 20-inch wheels. The Sport version offers an available 21-inch wheel. Heading into the cargo area, there is of course the button that we can use here, but it does have a hands-free power liftgate, so I can just swipe my foot very easily to have access into my cargo space. We've set up some golf clubs here so that you can see the amount of space that we have. Plenty of room here, still very deep to be able to get some driver heads in, and all 4 of the seats can be knocked down from here. So I can just press any of these buttons to be able to knock these down. As we see it right now with the available captain's chairs in the 2nd row, we can of course get a bench there if we wanted to as well. As we see the high roof line in the vehicle, we can notice that there is plenty of 3rd row headspace. I'm going to head into the driver's seat now. So here we see a very easy to use infotainment screen that I can use with my fingers. Of course, there is the rotary controller here as well. So if I'd like to interact with the screen this way, I can do that. And there are voice commands that I could be using as well. I'd like to point out the available rear camera mirror. So as I'm trying to look back there, we can see my colleague right now, but ultimately this is a 6 to 7 passenger vehicle. There could be a lot of people's heads in the way, even cargo. So just by flicking this switch, there she is, more vivid now. We have a live stream of the road behind us, so I can change the brightness. I can even change the different zooms that we see and get a good look at her teeth. There we are. Fantastic. As we move along here, we're going to notice the authentic materials, including real wood and a carbon trim as well. Here we also see the available Bose Performance Series speakers. And this has been the 2020 XT6. Please feel free to call into Cadillac Live if you'd like your own personalized one-on-one experience for any of the vehicle. And we're going to spend the next couple of minutes looking at the 2020 Cadillac XT4. The XT4 has a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine, which produces 237 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission, which makes it a very agile and responsive drive. Here we also notice the available 20-inch sport wheels. The version of the vehicle we're looking at happens to be the Sport trim, which gives it a black gloss grille and blacked out trim along the window surround, roof rails, body handles, and clear lens tail lamps. The premium luxury version of the vehicle would have red tail lamps and Galvano chrome on the grille, the door handles, window surround, and roof rails. As we get to the back of the vehicle, we see that Cadillac emblem come up on the side, so we know it has hands-free power liftgate. All I need to do is swipe my foot like that, and I have easy access into my cargo area. We've set up a golf bag here so that you can see the space. It's quite deep here as well, so those driver heads are going to fit in very easily. And those second row seats can fold down in a 60-40 split if you require it to. The XT4's wide track enables agile and sporty handling and a wide body that supports both the aggressive appearance and enables interior roominess. I'm going to showcase some of that interior roominess by having a seat in that second row. Now, I'm 6'1", I'm about 6'3" or 6'4" with the hair, and I've got no issues sitting in here. Plenty of leg room. This is class-leading second row leg room. And we can also see the available sunroof here as well. Very nice. The high seating position of this vehicle really gives us a commanding view of the road. There are driver modes that you can select, which make for an exceptional stiffness and precise steering that helps the driver feel more connected to the road. Available continuous damping control and active sport chassis are available for optimal ride. The available all-wheel drive with active twin clutch adds traction in low friction conditions, which helps cornering in all road and weather conditions. Here we see the driver infotainment center. So there is a touchscreen ability to touch like this. Of course, there is the rotary control dial right here as well, if it's easier for me to interact with the vehicle that way, or I can use voice commands. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard on this vehicle. There is available adaptive cruise control. Available heated and ventilated and massaging front seats. The seat that I'm in right now is the driver safety alert seat. The safety alert seat generates directional vibrating pulses on the left and or right side of the lower bolster to alert the driver of the location of potential dangers, such as when unintentionally drifting from a traffic lane. Potential threats from the front and rear trigger pulses on both sides of the seat. We're seeing some of the carbon accents on the vehicle as well. And I am going to point out this rear camera mirror. Sometimes it can be difficult to get a good view back there. So just by flicking this switch, we get a live stream of the road behind us, which in this case happens to be that gorgeous XT6. That's the Cadillac XT4 in a nutshell. If you have any questions, I'm going to encourage you to call into Cadillac Live, and you can have a one-on-one experience to have any questions that you have answered for yourself.